Great to have you tuning in. And let's begin. As you're ready, you lie back, close your eyes, and breathe. Taking your time to make that transition, make the shift into the practice. You continue to take the time, using that act of stillness, sensing, feeling stillness as a way to help transition the mind, to shift it away from all those other things that we think about, the to-do list, the news, the daydreams, and to be right here. To be able to make this time about you, separate from everything else that's going on. Letting the practice be yours. And take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep, full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. You gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Come back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth, and that next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And with your next inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed if they opened. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. Get to the hands to the floor, bend your knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back, down dog. You settle. You can pedal the feet, roll the shoulders. You find any movement that feels good. Then inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale all the way back up, arms overhead, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back, right leg back. And exhale as you lower, nice and steady descending. Inhale, forward, broaden the collarbone. And exhale, you press back, down dog. You take your time to control the body as it lowers towards the floor. Remember, if it feels like too much tension on those shoulders as you lower, you can always lower the knees, taking some of that weight out of the arms. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg reaches back. Left leg back. Exhaling towards the floor. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You let the head hang heavy. The back of the neck is long. As you stabilize over those four corners. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot. Left. And exhale. Inhale, nice and broad. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, down dog. A nice smooth rhythm of your breath. And that guide you through the sun slopes. But you don't feel like you're rushing. You're not cutting the breath or the range of motion off just to move on to the next pose. Instead, you feel that nice fluid movement, opening up the joints. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close to the heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms down. You sit your hips as low as you like. The thighs are active, hugging into each other, holding you nice and steady. And then exhale as you fold forward. You touch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. And you fold over your legs. Letting your weight drift forward. So your toes grip into the mat. Your weight is right over top those feet, so you get that stretch all the way down into the calf, rather than having it just stay up in the hamstring. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plank the hands, you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale that right foot forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins down so the back foot's parallel to the short ends of the back. And the torso sweeps up. Hips and chest broad to the long edge of the mat. The arms reaching out. That front knee's bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. And you sit down behind that right thigh. You feel that low, broad stance. A nice opening across the chest. The eyes are soft, the gaze is forward. Then straighten out that right leg, making our way to triangle pose. The right hip stays underneath as you reach forward and you hinge over. The right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up to start. Then we're going to bring that left bicep next to left ear. Trying to find a nice long level line from that left wrist to shoulder to hip. And that left arm and the crown of the head are extending you out towards the top edge of the mat. So you feel long through the torso. And with your next inhale, you rise back up and you bend into that front knee, warrior two. Once the hips are low and set, you reach forward side angle, elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. And once again, that left bicep goes next to the left ear. If you want to wrap it around your back for your bind, feel free. But you roll the torso back and hug that right hip in towards the midline of the mat. Good. Inhale, rising up, warrior two. You take a breath, set yourself up. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot forward. Warrior two. Nice smooth breath. You feel that openness. And straightening out the left leg, reaching forward, and you hinge over. That left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up to start so that you get that broad line across the chest. Then you just take that right bicep next to your right ear. trying to extend the torso forward a bit more. With that top arm reaching, avoid that tendency to arc the torso towards the ceiling. Instead, you want to feel even on both sides of the torso. Inhale, warrior two. The front knee bends. The hips settle down below or behind that left thigh. Then reaching forward, side angle. Elbow to thigh, or hand to the floor. And that right arm goes right next to your right ear. Inhale, rising up, warrior two. You take your time, set it up. Then on exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. No rush. A nice smooth movement. A steady rhythm of your breath guiding you. Then from down dog, inhale as you slide forward in plank. We'll go in side plank on the left. So you roll to the outer edge of that left foot, that left hand. You can always lower the bottom knee, stagger the feet, lift that top arm, maybe lift the top leg. Nice strong lateral line holding you up, pushing the floor away from you. And then nice and smooth as you start to come back to center. That right foot steps forward between your hands. Low lunge. You set yourself up. Then from here, we're going to glue our palms to the floor. So the hands don't leave the mat. And on your next inhale, you just push into that right foot, trying to straighten that right knee as best you can. Exhale, bend the knee, release that tension. Inhale, extending the leg, keep those palms flat. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extending. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we're going to hold it. So the left heel spins in, so the left foot's flat. And that right leg straightens out. That means your hands need to lift up off the floor. Now you let them lift up. Maybe they go to your shin. Maybe they're on the foot. Maybe they stayed on the floor. Put your fold forward over that right leg for pyramid pose. And on your next exhale, bend back into the right knee. You lift that left heel, low lunge. Right hands coming to the floor inside the right foot for lift. Your left knee can stay up or can lower down as you start to bow towards the floor. One forearm, maybe two touch down. You sink the torso inside that right thigh. The head bows. Nice full breath. Then inhale as you rise up. Plant the palms. Lift that left knee, fit lower down, and we're going back into side plank on that left side. So you step that left foot back, or that right foot back, and roll to the left once again. This time we're going into extended side plank. So once you set your edge, you bring that right arm overhead, arcing the rib cage up towards the ceiling. Trying to reach as long as you can from that right heel to the right fingers. And nice and smooth coming back to center. Down dog or vinyasa. And slide forward in the plank. And you roll to the right, side plank. Right hand outer edge of that right foot. Maybe lowering the bottom knee or staggering the feet. Lifting that top arm, maybe lifting the top leg. Nice full breath as you push the floor away from you. Then again, nice and smooth as you roll to center. That left knee draws forward and you step it up between your hands. Low lunge. And glue those palms to the floor. And on inhale, you just push it into that left foot. Exhale, bend the knee. Release that tension. Inhale, pushing down. Keeping the palms glued. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extending. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we hold it. So the right heel spins in. Left leg straightens out. The hands go wherever they need to. Then you fold forward over that left leg. And exhale, the left knee bends. The right heel peels. Left hand's on the floor inside that left foot. Right knee can be up or down as we make our way to lizard pose. And you start to bow the torso forward. One forearm, maybe both, make it all the way to the floor. Inhale as you rise up. You plant the palms. Lift that back knee if it's down. And step back and roll to the right. Side plank. Set your edge. And drape that left bicep next to left ear. And you get that long curved line from left hand all the way down to the left heel. Nice and smooth coming back to center. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You rise up. You settle your weight front to back. Nice long line from that right knee to the left. The tailbone draws down, the torso reaches up. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you take one big step to draw that left knee forward. Standing tall on your right leg. We're making our way into eagle pose. So that right knee bends. The left thigh crosses over. The left toes can hover above the mat. They can touch down. Or they tuck behind that right calf. You sit low and steady into those legs. And as you're ready, arms out front. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist, you tie the forearms. And you try and lift those elbows without bending your back. Keeping your hips low. The spine tall and vertical. And on your next inhale, you rise up. You untie your arms and you place that left foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. And again, you just settle into it. Working your thighs in opposite directions. You get that nice flexion at that left hip and that nice extension of the right. Feels like you're trying to pull your thighs away from each other. And keep your core engaged. The abdominal wall and low back. So your spine's able to sit neutral here, rather than feeling like you're taking a deep bend in the back. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you take that big step to draw that right knee forward. And a gentle bend in the left. As that right thigh crosses over, setting up for an eagle. Those right toes hover. They touch down, or they tuck. And with those hips low, your weight set. Arms out in front. Right elbow underneath the left. You cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. Remember, if the bind of the arms doesn't quite work, you can always bring the palms together and just squeeze those elbows into each other, using the strength of your upper chest. Pec major and minor. Then nice and smooth, you untie. You place that right foot down. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. And you're going to drift your weight into it to lift that left leg up behind you. Standing splits. The hands can walk forward to help balance you up. Or you walk them back. Trying to frame that right foot. That left heel reaches for the ceiling. The head just hangs. Nice and easy, you step that left foot back. Low lunge. Left hand stays where it is. Right arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. The shoulders stack, the collarbones brought. Your legs are set. So on your next inhale, that right arm guides you up into your high lunge twist. The arm staying in a T. Your torso twisting towards the right. And you try and take your gaze back at that right thumbnail. And inhale, coming back to center. Arms up overhead, high lunge. You sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Broad across the collarbone as you bow forward. Humble lunge. Inhale, rising back up. High lunge. The arms sweep up overhead. Take a breath. Then palms to the thumbs to your heart. Revolve side angle. Working that twist a bit tighter now. So the left elbow goes outside that right thigh. You can broaden, you can bind. But you roll that left side under. The right side rolls back. A nice smooth breath into the upper chest. Good. Inhale back to center, high lunge. Take a moment, set it up. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Then drifting into it as you lift that right leg. Standing splits. Nice and light. That right foot steps back. Right hand stays down. Left arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. And take the time and set those feet in place. So that on your next inhale, nice and smooth, that left arm guides you up into your high lunge twist. You're nice and broad across the collarbone. That nice strong stance. Then inhale, coming back to center, high lunge. Square with the top edge of the mat. You sweep the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. And exhale as you bow forward. Humble lunge. Letting the torso drift inside that left thigh. So that your left shoulder starts to line up with your inner left knee. Inhale, high lunge. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you twist to left. Revolve side angle. Remember, you can always lower that back knee to help out with that twist, to help with the stability. You want to feel that nice tight wrap at the torso. Good. Inhale, back to center. High lunge. And exhale, hands to the floor. You find your route to down dog. Then exhale the right foot forward. We're going to take that left knee and place on the mat outside that right ankle. And just sit yourself back. Setting up for half spinal twist. So your right knee points up. Right hand's on the floor behind you. Left arm reaches up. And on exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. Or hugging that thigh. And coming back to center. Just going to step that right foot over to the right edge. So you can draw that left heel out in front. And then straighten that right leg out. Janu Shirshasana A. The arms reach up. Slight twist. And you fold over that right leg. On inhale, you lift up halfway. We're going into revolve Janu Sirsasana. So right palm faces up inside the right leg. Then you take that big sweep of the left arm overhead. That left hand is aiming for those right toes. But more important than grabbing that foot is just that nice active reach at that left side. That right shoulder rolls under as that left shoulder rolls back. And inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms. Cross those ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. You draw that right knee and you place on the mat right outside that left ankle. Then you just sit yourself back. You got that left knee pointed up. The left hand's behind you. Right arm reaches up. And exhales, you twist. Hooking the elbow. And just hugging that thigh. You try and sit tall with the torso. Crown the head lifted as you twist. And back to center. That left foot just steps off to the side so you're able to draw that right heel out in front. And straighten that left leg up. Janu Sirsasana A. The arms reach up. You line up. And you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Left palm faces up inside the left leg. And that big sweep of the right arm overhead. Revolve Janu Sirsasana. Maybe that hand catches the foot. Maybe it just hovers. Maybe you reach long through that top lateral leg. From that right hip to shoulder to right wrist. Inhale, rising up. Relax the arms. Cross those ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale you float or step to sitting at the top of your mat. You bring the legs through, lifting those heels. Navasana, boat pose. We're going through all four progressions. So we start with knees bent. Finding that balance here. Sternum lifted, collarbones broad. Then exhale, you cross the ankles, hug the shins in, or hands outside the hips to lift. Back out. Knees are bent or straight. Arms parallel to the floor either way. You cross and hug, or cross and lift. You can always leave foot down to help out with that lift. Back up. Knees are bent, straight, where you grab your big toes and you straighten the legs. Cross and hug, or cross and lift. Last one. Knees are bent, straight. Grab your big toes, straighten the legs, or upward facing forward fold. You bend your knees, so you grab your heels. You try and put your forearms behind your calves as best you can, so that as you straighten those legs out, you're able to pull yourself forward. And nice and smooth. We release those legs wherever they are. The feet are flexed, the arms reach up, and now we all fold over those legs. Paschimottanasana. Inhale as you reach out and rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on your back. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. You take a nice full breath. And once again, on inhale, you push down and go up. Exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you push down to go up. You work those nice full breaths in the front of the body. Whether you're in bridge or upward facing dog, you feel the abdominal wall expanding and contracting with the breath. And on exhale, you lower down. This time you draw your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You can hang out there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against the low back. As you send the legs up. Few more breaths, few more variations. Roll the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide, scissor them across. It feels good. Then come on back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. Then exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms into cactus, arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. Release the knees over to left. One final twist. Back to center. Then over to the right. Back to center. On exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Lying back. Eyes closed. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see your full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for tuning in. Great to have you join me as always. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.